Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is the third in the Tough Problems series. In each, I present two composite questions that my clients face and my response to each. These two letters are about money. And here's the first letter. Dear Dr. Marty, my wife and I are compatible in lots of ways, but not about money. Until we're financially secure, I believe in being careful with spending on housing, furnishing the house, cars, clothes, vacations, going out to eat. My wife isn't irresponsible, but much more than me. She likes to live for today. She likes sayings such as be in the moment and life's short, eat dessert first. We go round and round about it, but neither of us changes much. You have any advice other than to compromise? Here's my response. There's compromise and there's compromise. Have the two of you sat down and reviewed your expenses to get clear on the sorts of spending you particularly dislike and the spending she particularly likes? For example, you might not mind her spending on clothes and jewelry because it pays back in career enhancement, but you bristle at her monthly day spa trips. Also, is she aware of the power of compounding? Any money that you invest rather than spend can be making money for the two of you while you sleep. If you're conservative, you can earn a guaranteed 2 or 3% a year by putting it into one of the nation's top-paying CDs. The website Investopedia maintains a current list of those top-paying CDs. Or if the two of you are willing to take some risk in exchange for potentially greater return, you might invest in a low-cost mutual fund. For example, an Index 500 mutual fund enables you to essentially at no cost, as little as like 1/1500th of 1%. You can diversify risk across all 500 of the largest companies, from Apple to Alphabet, Wells Fargo to Weyerhaeuser. Despite some years in which the Index 500 has declined by double digits, since its inception in 1919, the S&P 500 has increased an average of almost 10% per year. Companies like Schwab and Fidelity and Vanguard offer a low-cost Index 500 fund. Of course, as they say, past performance doesn't guarantee future returns, but I like betting on that sort of track record. Making that kind of money when I sleep would be attractive even if I were a spender. It would enable me to buy more stuff and without worry or guilt. The next letter is anyway, this is the next letter to me. Dear Dr. Marty, I just got my first job out of college and they're paying me okay, $5,000 a month. But after taxes, I only come home with $3,000. And out of that, I have to pay rent. I have 3 roommates and it's still $700 a month. Plus there's food, gas, car insurance, clothes, going out a little, and my student loans. I run out of money at the end of the month and I'm saving nothing. I'm already worried about money and I'm still single and don't own a house. I'm covered under my parents' health insurance, thank God. Plus, I drive an old beater that my parents gave me. And yet I'm still worried about money and I save nothing. What am I doing wrong? My answer. First off, you're doing nothing wrong. In fact, you're ahead of most of your peers. You've graduated from college, landed a job that pays above average for new grads, and you've been thrifty, for example, with your biggest expense, housing. I know it's not helpful for me to tell you that given your track record, things will likely get better, but I need to start there. Your income will likely significantly increase, and as long as you keep your solid spending habits, you should be able to have some extra at the end of the month to invest so your money's making money for you without you having to work for it. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, but most people are wise to, even if it's just $25 a month, invest it in a low-cost mutual fund, for example, a Schwab or Fidelity Index 500 fund, or a Vanguard All-in-One fund, or a Schwab Target Index fund. If your employer offers a tax-deferred plan like a 401k or 403b, especially if the organization matches your contribution, invest in one of those mutual funds through that. In the meantime, if your parents can afford it, it's not asking too much for them to fund that investment, do your monthly investing until you can do so on your own. I'm guessing your parents are quite proud of you, and so would feel good about helping you launch your life. I suspect that if you decide to have kids, you're going to do the same for them. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and love it when you hit the share button below so that my efforts can have broader impact, and I'm flattered if you subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.